flashes of light, and I'm just looking at some ambulance officers who are just near me, and they've obviously been called to the scene. They've raced into the ambulance and now heading down towards Martin Place, assuming that there may be injuries, because this was a very sudden development. We saw probably in the last 5 minutes or so, there was some yelling, and 5 more hostages made their way out onto the western side of the Lindt building, and shortly after, police really escalated things, and they've obviously launched some sort of an operation to try to bring this thing to an end. There's more banging now.
Yeah, we're seeing more flashes of gunfire here, Nick.
Yeah, look, we're not sure exactly whether that's some sort of a stun device or whether they are indeed gunshots that we can hear, but the situation is very panicked. Police are racing around with weapons drawn, and we've seen some coming in and some leaving the Lindt Cafe. No further sign from where I'm standing of any further hostages. By my count, we've seen about 10 leave safely. That's only a fairly basic count of the 5 already that we saw earlier in the afternoon, and then the 5 that left in the last 10 minutes or so. But we haven't seen from this end, from the western side of the Lindt Cafe, we haven't seen any further hostages leave. Certainly something very serious has gone on inside. Whether or not that was at the police's instigation or something else, we're not sure, but police are converging on this scene rapidly, and ambulance officers are being sprung to action too.
Indeed, we can see ambulance vehicles racing from the scene there in Martin Place. They've of course been on standby all day for any developments in this story. We can see a woman there from these live pictures from Martin Place being carried out by officers. She appears to be very distressed. We've had ambulance racing from the scene with what I can imagine is the other hostages that we saw released earlier this evening. We can also see a continued strong police presence. They've of course been there the whole day and into tonight, standing by for something like this. We in the media and the general public have not been let in on the operational details surrounding what police had planned, or any other details surrounding this incident. So we're just
No. That's
sorry,
right, Joe. And police have said all along that they are waiting, and that they were willing to wait this out. That they would wait as long as it took to get a safe resolution to this.